Hey guys, so I'm sorry that I've missed the last couple of days for the devotionals. Thursday, I can't remember why I didn't do it. They just kind of got away from me on Thursday. Friday, um, Joe and I had to make a run to Jacksonville to go pick up something of his that he left when he was up there. So that's why I didn't do it yesterday, and now we're on Saturday. So we're doing 3 devotionals. I'll probably do 2 in this one video and then do one more in a separate video, so this video isn't like astronomically long. So okay. So this one is access to the light. Sunlight is another form of food for plants. Perhaps you recall from science class that sunlight is converted by plants into chemical nutrients and helps the plant continue its growth. Plants don't need sunlight for all the time, but a little is necessary for their growth and vitality. People need sunlight too, and suffer when they're deprived of it for long periods of time. You may be familiar with people living in places such as Alaska and Russia who suffer from what's called seasonal affective disorder. A condition results from prolonged darkness. People with this disorder demonstrate such symptoms as deep depression, anger, and anxiety. Their symptoms essentially shut down and stop growing. Light feeds us. It provides direction on an unknown path and prevents us from stumbling. It exposes what is harmful and unhealthy. It reveals the areas of life that matter. If you want to grow, you need access to the light. Isaiah 9:2. The people walking in darkness have seen a great light. On those living in the land of deep darkness, a light has dawned. Let's see. Basically, light is important. You know, we need sunlight to grow. We need light to, let me move my camera. We need light to grow. We need light for, to sustain us. We need light in our house. And when we don't get light, like when it's up Florida, let's use Florida. Some people, when it's wet and yucky out, some people their mood kind of fits in. You kind of just get you feel kind of bled, and you don't really want to do anything, and you don't want to go out, and you just want to be lazy and cuddle, and, that kind of thing. Versus, like, when it's sunny, and it's like, it's so beautiful, let's go out and embrace the day. We have to embrace the light of God. God is our light. And without the light of God, we're stumbling around in darkness and we don't see what's in front of us and we end up hurt. And when we have God, we have this amazing bright light that can show us what's around the corner so we don't bump into unknowns. And we need that light to grow. We need to grow. That light helps us grow in our relationships, in our relationship with God, that kind of thing. Okay. You need love. This is for Friday, for yesterday. Some babies are born prematurely and enter this world fighting for life. About 30 years ago, doctors found a way to give such children a chance. They asked the mother to hold the preemie under her shirt for a prolonged period so that the baby could have skin-to-skin contact. The results were encouraging. The baby's heart rates and breathing stabilized. Their weight increased, and they slept longer and cried less. And very often, mother and child could leave the hospital much earlier than cases without such an intervention. The rate and quality of your growth is dependent on love. You need to be nurtured and feel the warmth of other human beings who have vested interest in your existence. No matter how frail and helpless you may start out, there are those just waiting to love you back to life. Ephesians 3:17-19. I pray that you, being rooted and established in love, may have power to grasp how wide and how long and how high and how deep is the love of Christ. You may be filled with measures of the fullness of God. So, there are times when people just don't feel like they're loved. They don't feel like they're lovable. And that's wrong. You very much are loved. There are people that just want nothing more than to embrace you and love on you. And they're not always family. It can be a complete stranger or that can just tell that you just need a hug and are feeling down, and they'll just come over to you and give you like these small words of encouragement, and just that little bit, they just show you that little bit of love that you didn't think that you had. I'm telling you, there are people that love you no matter what the circumstance, no matter what you've done, no matter what you've gone through. You have love. You have love in your life. Sorry guys, I'm moving the camera a lot because the lighting's weird. Because it's yucky out today. And I don't feel like looking pink. Love is a very powerful thing. And you may be going through something that you don't think anybody would love you anymore after something you've done, or a loss or something. Nobody's going to love you the same, or whatever. Or you've gone through an accident or something and you just don't feel like you're the same person and you're not lovable anymore or something like that. And I'm telling you, people will love you. There are people that love you no matter what the circumstance. No matter how much you mess up, no matter how much you fall and get cake on your face, or you are loved. You are loved deeply and truly. And though you may feel like you don't deserve it, I'm telling you, You do. And even if you don't feel like there's a person, God is right there to love on you and to comfort you in those hard moments when you just don't think you're lovable. You are loved. You know, God's love is true and everlasting, and it never fails, it never goes away, and God never leaves you. Even though He may feel distant, He's actually not. And in those hard times when we don't feel like we can go on, that's when God picks us up and carries us through those moments. And we can feel the warmth and the love of God in those moments. And I want you all to know that I'm here. Whenever you don't feel like you can have, whenever you don't think you have someone to talk to, I'm here. You can send me a comment and I will message you back, and I'm here. And I love all of you guys. No matter who you are, no matter what you're going through, I have love for all of you in my heart. And I love people. I love helping people. And I love you guys so much. So, no matter what, you have somebody that loves you. Well, you have two people that love you. You have me, and you have a Heavenly Father in heaven who loves you unconditionally and is there for you no matter what. So, with that, I will talk to you guys in just a little bit for my next video. I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys in just a little bit. Bye.